you doing? How you doing?
So how long have you two been having stirring?
3 years.
3 years. 3 years.
3 years of stirring. That's me.
Good morning from Jamaica.
Yeah, I've never been here before.
Yeah, it's right over there. Right there. But now we're gonna go to Cabanas, get breakfast. And
Real
then,
quick, we're running late.
Yep, again. And we'll go from there. Breakfast time at Cabanas. So we just got done with Cabanas in like 5 minutes. We just scoffed our food down. So now we are heading to midship to go down all the way down to level 2 to Enchanted Gardens, where our meetup time is for our port excursion. What movie they watching? Oh, it looks like Lion King. And now we're gonna go down to Enchanted Gardens. We are Team Hercules. Here we are in Jamaica, and you can see they are back to cleaning the exterior of the ship. Here we are in Jamaica. Falmouth, Jamaica. Alright.
It's pretty.
It is. We're going into the Port Authority now. We're the only ship at port right now.
Are we?
Yeah, normally there's another ship that's ported right on the side.
Oh, so they're like on.
Yeah. And there's our ship. It's really cool. I like the theming. There's an Alex and Ani right there, look.
Oh.
Right there, Alex and Ani. I know where you're going on the way back. Basket weaving.
You can have a lesson.
Oh. They're having us go through all the merchandising areas.
Oh, Disney cruise ship in the back.
Wow. Bamboo. I heart Jamaica. Dairy Queen.
I guess
Quiznos sub.
I guess that's if you miss some stuff from back home.
Yeah. Yeah, Nathan's. Jen, they've got a craft market over there.
I definitely want to check that out on our way back.
Oh, there's going to be lots of stuff to do on the way back. I mean, we've got 2 hours from when we get back from our excursion, so we can really look around. It's pretty that it's like right up next to the water. Falmouth.
I would say
Falmouth. Falmouth.
It's something to do, and it was the cheapest one, and I was getting frustrated because I didn't know what I wanted to
I think
do.
we're visiting like one of the oldest homes.
Yeah, there's like birds.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest and oldest homes in the Caribbean for like a century or so.
You really have to take like a bus somewhere though.
Yeah,
Out here.
yeah. Coconuts. Now we are off to the Good Hope Estates. We're gonna be on a bus. Don't know where one of the bus rides. The entire excursion. So the entire excursion is 4 hours. So we're looking at 1:30. Yeah.
For the coconut, those are the dual coconut. Now they do export these coconut too. Now you know they don't waste any part of this coconut. Now back in the 1800s, this is what they used to shine the wooden floor. Now when the coconut get dry, they cut the bottom of it, they turn it into a brush. So that's what they used to shine the wooden floor back then, alright? Now coming up on you right, ladies and gentlemen, what we got looking at here, these are the mango trees. Mangoes on the tree right here to your right. They call these the John Bellyful mangoes, alright? Now these mangoes, they can grow as big as a football. Now that's why one person doesn't eat by himself. You have to share with another person, okay? That's why they call it a John Bellyful. From it, okay? That's why they call it a traveler's pulse. Right? Well, when you get here, you're going to take you more than a week.
Oh, I see a horse. Oh, we get to go with them there.
Yeah, Miss Jackie, brother, police, brother, around here, we have.
Those people are done.
Yeah, them have to move the vehicles, you know, please. And whoever driving the coffee.
That is a view. Wow. So, the story that we were told about this house is that it was designed to overlook all of the plantations. And they were able to safely guard them due to its high profile.
Now, the first owner of this property was a man called Colonel Thomas Williams. Acquired this property from the King of England in 1742, and that was for his time spent in the British Army. In 1755, he built the Great House here, and this was built for his son's wife, Elizabeth. 7 years later, Elizabeth died and was buried at the lower floor. No, so Elizabeth came to Jamaica at age 17. She died at age 24 years and 5 months. She died from malaria. After the death of Elizabeth, the Williams family sold the property to a man called John Thorpe. John Thorpe then developed this property into what it was, one of the best plantations you could find. Just to name a few of the things he built, John Thorpe built on property here: the slave hospital, the trading house, the birthing house, the chemical house. But as we go along, there's a drawing on the inside where I'll be pointing out some of those buildings to you. I just want you to step.
The question is, do you want to do rock caves or do you want to do...
You know, the rooms are they're a bit small, you know, but we have to just try and fit, you know. Now, the floor you're standing on here, this is the original flooring of the house, and this is made from wild orange wood. We're going to listen first. This room was like the guest room here. But first though, take a look at the roof. Yeah, a lot of holes. But if it start raining, we wouldn't worry too much about getting wet though. Wow. Plus it cools us down, right? Well, you wouldn't get too much water in. Yes, you get a few drips before it take time to swell and close up. Now, the type of wood that they use to make these shingles is called wallaba. Wallaba is a wood from Guyana, which they also call fireproof wood. Now, not that it won't burn, but it takes a long time to burn. Also, take a look below the rafters. That design you see there, that is called the Adam Freeze design, or some people would say the freeze mold design. It was said that only rich planters back then would have this kind of design in their home. But today, a lot of people copy this design and use it. Also over here, ladies and gentlemen, we have a drawing of the Good Hope Estate, and this drawing was done in 1835 by a man called J.B. Kidd. Now, today, this area though, this building is still standing, and also in this area is where we have the water park, which we have a 300 feet long water slide. We also have a man-made waterfalls with a 7-foot plunge hole that you can jump in. But if you can't swim, don't jump. This counting house to count his money and also to keep records of what take place on his property. Making enough money so he could count it here. 9 plantations. Have his own wharf in Falmouth. Also have a fleet of ships that would bring his sugar back to England or to the US. So he was doing good for himself. He was also known as the richest plantation owner here in Jamaica.
What a view. So an interesting setup. They just dropped this off on the buses. They've got a guy who's doing some construction restoration of this building, and then right next to it is a pool. And apparently apparently there's a big water slide here too, and some zip liners that go across. Where are we going? There's the tubing. The tubing's down there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that looks fun.
You got the zip lines. I guess this is it. Alright, we made it. Oh yeah, there's the obstacle course. Alrighty. So we're just kind of wandering around.
Feeling like we're going where we're not supposed to be.
Correct. They've been kind of just like, yeah, just go. Just do things. We don't know where to go.
Expect you just to like stay at the pool. Like.
Yeah. They dumped us off at the pool and the water slide, but we were like, we want to check out the bird aviary. So we had to ride that shuttle up.
So this is our animal thing for our adventure.
Yes, we do an animal adventure every trip. This is our animal adventure. Hello, owl. So what's really cool is earlier we were listening to how they had a slave hospital that the Tharp family had constructed to house 300 beds for slaves, women and men. It was then later flattened by Hurricane Gilbert in 1988 and is now a bird aviary. You want to check out the bird aviary? Yeah. So now this was the old slave hospital, but the roof has been destroyed from Hurricane Gilbert. So now it's being used as a aviary, which is why it's open. Hey ducks, do you not like us?
They were relaxing.
Do you not like us, ducks? I don't think they like us. I hear chirping.
Oh my god, look at that spider.
Wow. Wow, look at that spider.
Don't get bit.
Oh my god, that thing's huge. Hey little birdies. Oh. Is that a bathtub out here?
Yeah.
Why is there a bathtub out here? Why is there a bathtub? Look at that hair on that one.
Walk this way.
Steven Tyler chicken. Well, hello. Hello.
It's like rumbling at you like
I know.
stop recording
Stop recording me.
70 points, the S&P 60.
Road laws are very different. Obviously, because it was a British colony, you drive on the left-hand side of the road. However, they allow you, since the streets are so narrow, to drive in the middle. But if there's another car, you have to make the effort to move to the left. But on these windy hills, it's like last second. You don't really get an opportunity to make a quick decision. It's a little on the edge of our seats here.
This is my worst nightmare. Roads like this? No. No. What if a car comes? That sounded.
What? we are back at the port at Falmouth, but we're gonna check out some shops before we head back on the ship. Yeah, we're gonna get lunch on the ship. It was a very short excursion. We kind of wanted it to be short after the 2 long ones we did. Margaritaville. So we found a Margaritaville in the port, kind of chilling out. They've got like music over there. They got a rum bar over here, and then the ship is right there. So it's not far at all. It's actually right next to the port. Nice seat there. See you later, Jamaica. It is pirate night. It is a windy day here in Jamaica. Next stop, Castaway Key. Well, yeah. So, definitely looks like the winds in Jamaica have kicked up some of the seas. And I'm gonna start to feel a rolling action in the ship tonight.
Oh, we're like turning into it a little
Yeah.
now.
So Jen, where are we going now?
To learn about Disney Lounge.
That is correct. Ding ding ding.
We're going to start with a guideline circle. So my circle's not a perfect circle, but that's okay. So here is our vertical axis line. Right now we're going to create our horizontal axis line. Now this one's not going to be directly in the middle, just be a hair downward. So go ahead and use light strokes. And now I'm going to connect them. Just like that. All right, now we are going to create his eyes. And his eyes are going to be 2 surfboards that are going to connect to this little hill that we made above his nose. That is going to be the base of the ear. I'll show you what I mean. And then I'm going to copy it on the other side. And part of that bandana is going to have a little bit of a knot, right? Something used to tie his bandana together. So 2 little feathers there, maybe, or feather formations. Before we add an eye patch, let's darken our lines, okay? So again, guys, this is where you can use those heavy strokes. Now I'm going to work on the top of his head. You don't need to worry about shading, about darkening the M of his forehead, because it's going to be covered by the bandana. His tongue. His big old nose. Now I'm darkening his eye sockets. Now we've darkened all the lines we like. We're now going to shade in. And this is the last portion, and then Mickey's all done. Very good. Awesome. And now we're so close, guys. We're going to shade in his nose. Go ahead and shade in those eyes. Just the pupils, not the eye sockets. And just like that. Oh boy! And you see kind of the before and after with the ears. And there he is, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. And just like every other drawing that we make, we are now animators. You are all now honorary animators. You're going to sign and date it. The last time I checked, my name was Anthony. All the way from New York City. Yes.
So there's my Mickey, my pirate Mickey, and there's Jen. You're pretty good, Jen. We got our pirate gear. We're ready for pirate night on the Disney Fantasy. You know it's pirate night when they're playing the Pirates theme on the TVs. Alright, it's pirate night, Jen. It's pirate night. So Jen did my bandana. She said it's not the girly way. I guess this is the girly way?
It looks girlier, yeah.
Okay, well, what do you guys think? We look like pirates? Looks like they did some drawings. First family cruise. So it looks like they're setting up for Captain Jack Sparrow right here with a photographer. Might be pretty cool. When the shows are playing and everyone's at dinner, Quiet Cove is in fact very, very quiet. Into Quiet Cove. Hey Dawn, how's it going?
Hey.
We're back. What'd you get, Jen?
Chai tea latte.
Chai tea latte? Is it good?
Yes.
Of course, because Dawn made it. There's a lot of pirates on this cruise. Lots of them. They're everywhere.
Very good and very good.
Hello, how you doing? How you doing?
So how long have you two been having stirring?
3 years.
3 years. 3 years.
3 years of stirring. That's me.
All right, we're going down to deck 2 for the Enchanted Gardens, where our dinner will be tonight. It's a pirate-themed dinner. You want to look at the menu? So here's our pirate dinner tonight. I'm interested in that chilled mango soup. That looks good. Passion fruit, ginger, and coconut. And then I'm thinking about getting the jerk chicken. Fried plantains and pineapple chili salsa. What do you think? What do you get?
So probably that mango soup.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get like.
Jack's Treasure by the Sea.
Yeah.
Ew, shrimp and scallops.
Yeah.
Then our bread service is Johnny Cake with mango dip.
I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah. It's pirate night. Pirate night. Arr. It's pirate night. Pirate night. Pirate night. We're gonna go meet Pirate Daisy. Here she is. Jen's completely enamored.
Matching scarves, look at that. Fierce
Oh, am I coming in? Do you want me in? Yeah? Okay, alright. How's it going? Yeah? Good, good. Oh.
Don't tell them.
Ooh. So we're about to watch the fireworks Buccaneer blast. We are on the starboard side of the ship. That would be that direction. Port side's that way. The direction of the ship is moving this direction. Now we've seen the pre-show. It's pretty much just kind of a warm-up act to kind of get everybody involved and chanting and whatnot. But the real show starts in a few minutes. It's just past 10:20 right now. You ready to watch the fireworks?
It's windy. I'm surprised they're gonna do it. But...
Yeah, we're not moving too fast though. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can't see too much. It almost seems like we've slowed down tremendously because otherwise the fireworks blow way past us. Do they? Do you think they stop the boat? They might. We'll check and see. Ah, there's Captain Jack Sparrow right there.
Oh yes, now I remember.
Climbed up the funnel.
Oh, they wish to be your new shipmates, Captain! Alright, ready to find off! I'll be the judge of that. I'll be needing it close.
Now he's rappelling down. Oh, they're... Yeah. Tell no tales. One of the things we didn't really take into consideration until tonight is that it's tough to pack for 7 nights. So, we are going to try out the laundromat. Jen's got her laundry. We're going to try out the cruise laundromat and see what it's like. Because we are out of clothes and we still have 2 days left. So we are headed to the laundromat. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Okay. This way. Yeah, it's down here. Shouldn't be too difficult at 12 in the morning, right?
I'm tired.
So there was only 3 washers?
Yeah.
3 washers and 5 dryers. Just walking all over the place for a laundromat wearing a pirate bandana.
I'm in pajamas.
Yeah. Oh, it's on the other side. Yeah, it's on the other side. Okay, this way. So we found one with an open washer. There's lots of washers on this one. Jen's still trying to figure it out. But what I've gotten so far is you tap your room key here, and then you have to purchase how many washes you want, how many dryers you want, and how many detergents you want. Then you come over to this machine, tap it, and redeem one of your detergents or dryer sheets. Then you come over here, you tap your room key to the washer, throw your stuff in, put your detergents into here. Then you have to pick one of these modes, and it tells you all the different modes here. Once you select, you hit start. And there it goes. I'm waiting for the water to fill up. And what it does is it will actually notify you through the Disney Cruise Line app when your wash is done and ready to go into the dryer, which is up there. I don't see any water though. Yep, there's the water. It's coming up now. Wow, we're true cruisers now. Oh. Hey! Hopefully don't break this thing. So there you have it. Now we will have to wait about 50 minutes before we get notified. So I think we're just going to watch a Disney movie. Another good investment to have for your cruise, if you have a lot of electronics like I do, is to invest in a USB charging port. Since you're not allowed to have surge protectors on the ship, you're only given a certain amount of ports, and since most devices run off USB power, a USB hub is perfect. As you can see, it's charging 3 of my GoPro batteries right now and my watch at the same time. So now that my clothes are done, all I have to do is redeem my dryer, in which case it says go ahead and open. So we open, and this will be my dryer, and I just load my clothes, dump it in there, run it for about 40 minutes, and it'll notify our phones. Well, that wraps up another day on the Disney Fantasy. We had dinner. It was a pirate-themed dinner because it was pirate night. Really cool fireworks. The dinner was really good. I had a chilled mango soup, which had the consistency of yogurt. So if you don't like yogurt, I would probably skip over that. Otherwise, it was actually really tasty. I also had the jerk chicken. Jerk chicken was good. It wasn't as spicy as I thought it would be, which made for a rather enjoyable meal. The rice was good. And then I got 2 desserts. I got the rum chocolate cake, which was very rummy. If you like the taste of rum, you'll love it. It's very rich with a rum taste to it. And then I got some other one. It was a macadamia cheesecake thing. Wasn't as great. It was warm, and cheesecake shouldn't be warm. It should be chilled. What'd you think?
It was good. I got this quinoa orange salad thingy. It was really good. I like that. And then I got the Jack of the Treasures pasta. It was literally the same thing as the day before. I thought it was gonna be different, but it was like literally the same thing. But it was good. And then I got Oh, it was the banana hazelnut cake thingy. Oh my god. I ate it so fast. Brandon was like, where'd it go?
It was there and then it was gone. And then tomorrow is our day at sea, our final day at sea before Castaway Key. I think we're just going to take it very easy. We're going to sleep in. We're going to get our massage. Probably stuff our face full of food. But we don't
No
really
more
have...
food.
Yeah, we don't really have too many plans for tomorrow. It's just kind of chill and relaxation. So, till next time. See you later.